Welcome to the Sales Hunter podcast. My name's Mark Hunter. Today's episode, it's a head spinner. Hey, prospecting is not about going horizontal. It's about going vertical. What did he just say? That's right. Prospecting is about going vertical, not horizontal. I'll explain why after the show begins right now.
You're listening to the Sales Hunter podcast with Mark Hunter, where the focus is to help you as a salesman sell with confidence and integrity. And now here's your host.
Hey, too many people are getting prospecting screwed up, especially in today's economy, because let's not kid ourselves. It's getting awkward out there. It's getting weird out there. I get it. Even me, the optimist, sees changes happening. But here's the deal. Too many salespeople, what you're doing is you're looking at prospecting and saying it's time to go horizontal. In other words, I need to cast my net wider. No, that's not the right way to handle it. The right way is to go vertical, to go deeper and higher within your very tight vertical and within the companies you're already prospecting. Here's the deal, and I'm going to cut right to the chase. Don't sit there and think that you can navigate and manage somehow twice as many or three times as many or four times as many prospects, leads as you had before. Oh, don't tell me you got tools that can help you. Let me tell you something. All it does is divert your attention from really what you need to be focusing on. And that is getting relevant to that very tight subset of people out there who are going to benefit from what it is you have to offer. So from a prospecting standpoint, what does this mean? It means going vertical. It means you have a company that you want to prospect. So what you do is you say, I'm going to find more potential people by going up the food chain and down the food chain in that company. I'm not going to sit there and say, let me go reach out to more companies in this particular industry. No, it's about getting tight. Here's the reason why. When we get tight, we learn new insights. Not only do we learn new insights, but people begin to understand who we are. Here's the thing. It's noisier than ever out there. And to think that you can send out a few emails and you're going to generate results. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're going to say, well, I'm going to sit there and follow up. Well, you can't follow up at the specificity. Okay, there's a term for you. At the specificity that you need to be seen as relevant with your prospects, because companies more than ever right now are saying no decision, because what they're saying is that I'm just going to sit on my cash. It is easier, it is smarter for me to make no decision than it is to make a decision. Here's what it's all about. Here's where you have to go. You got to back the bus up and say, how do I become as relevant as possible to the tightest group possible? This is vertical. And when I go deep and when I go high, in other words, the vertical strategy within a company, what am I doing? I'm going deep by finding other people within that company I should be reaching out to. And guess what? I'm going to probably learn new insights, but more importantly, they're going to get to know me. Same thing with going further up, because again, what's happening now more than ever is that decisions are being made further up the food chain than ever. People lower level who used to be able to have a span of control to be able to make a decision can no longer make a decision because the purse strings are being held tighter. So what does this mean? I've got to have more contacts further up. So this is where this whole idea of saying, oh, I'm going to go horizontal and I'm going to reach out to more companies and more people, et cetera, is a failed strategy in this marketplace. Because the other thing is this, you also have to create a level of confidence that exceeds what was needed 6 months ago or a year ago. What do I mean by this? It means simply this. The customer has available to them a level of information that has never been greater. And you know what? Tomorrow it's going to be even greater. And the day after that, it's going to be even greater. What does that mean? It means very simply this. In order for you to be seen as relevant, you've got to be able to deliver to them some insights that they're not finding out right now. I'm not going to be able to become that level of an expert if I'm trying to spray across 10,000 different companies or even 100, even 1,000 different companies. I've got to get tightly focused. Prospecting in an awkward market, and that's the most negative term I'm ever going to use. Prospecting in an awkward market is about going vertical, not horizontal. Now, one of the reasons I'm talking about this is because this is one of the key strategies in the sales logic system. I've been talking about this for several weeks. This is the process that I've been working on with Meredith Elliott Powell. In fact, I was just on a call with her. We were just talking about this. And the whole premise of this is more than ever, we have to get tight. And the sales logic system is all about showing you how to get tight. Now, I'm going to put it in the show notes. I'm going to put a link in there for you to get registered because I want you to do that. And I'm also actually adding in now an additional bonus. If you register now, not only are you going to get registered, but I'm going to give you my top performers. We just got done with a new book around top performers. In fact, I'll do a couple podcasts on it here. And we're putting a whole program around it. How to be the top, what does a top performer do to become a top performer? I'm going to show you the 30-day strategy. So you're going to get that workbook and you're going to get the whole video program. That's actually a $200 value right there. But anyway, that's an additional piece I'm throwing in because I'm so committed, because there is more opportunity out there in this market right now than ever before. You see, your objective, I want you to look at your prospects. I want you to say, am I going vertical enough with these? Look at each one of the companies that you are tapping into and ask, who are other contacts within that company that I need to be developing a relationship, both going down and going up. Do that versus going horizontal. Hey, what you've been listening to the Sales Hunter podcast. Each week I bring you two podcasts, one a short message like this, and the second one a longer interview style, where I'm doing one thing: to give you insights, to give you strategies, to help you be successful in sales. More opportunities than ever exist out there, but you got to have the right plan to do it. That's why I want you to join me May 24th for Sales Logic Live, the whole system, the whole blueprint, whether it's online or in person in Dallas, Texas. Hey, my name is Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Hey, would you leave me a review on your favorite podcast app? Really, seriously do. I really value reviews. Would you? And tell a friend about the show and let me know what you think of it. Hey, thanks for listening. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. See you back with the next episode.